Now, page 4, the fascist left's plan in the era of Trump. Barack Obama and his Saul Alinsky-driven tactics to fundamentally transform America from a constitutional republic into some kind of authoritarian socialist utopia is not gone. It is not over. It's not defeated. It's simply hidden from the spotlight. For 8 excruciating years, Americans were force-fed a brutal and steady diet of anti-constitutional policies. From DACA to Obamacare, we the people endured relentless, tyrannical, anti-liberty attacks. Today, the difference is Obama and Eric Holder and Ben Rhodes and Susan Rice are not in power technically, but they're still out there. They're still pitching their brand of Marxism through nice little safe interviews with the mainstream media or on the internet via Twitter or through surrogates who are still in government, like Senator Bernie Sanders, who is still out there proffering his version of Marxist socialist control over we the people.
We need a movement that unites people all over the world.
Stop tape. See, Bernie Sanders is not satisfied with denying liberty just in the United States. He's not satisfied with taking over and corrupting the Democrat Party, even if you thought that the Democrat Party couldn't be any worse corrupt. He did. He lowered the bar for the Democrat Party. Let's face it, he drove Hillary Clinton way further to the left than she already was. And now his crazy anti-liberty, anti-constitutional ideals are mainstream for the Democrat Party. But now he wants to take his Marxist socialist show on the road. He wants to spread it beyond just the borders of the United States. He wants to infect other areas of the world, the entire world, with his radical ideology. Isn't that fun? Isn't that something to look forward to? Roll tape.
Don't just seek a return to a romanticized past.
Stop tape. See, this is what the Marxist socialists do. They try and criticize, they try and reject the past. This speech essentially rejects history and it rejects conservative principles. This is the opposite. You're looking at the opposite of what a conservative is. A conservative values the past. A conservative values our history and values our culture and doesn't reject it, but builds on it and learns from it and accepts the good and then possibly rejects some of the bad, but doesn't throw the baby out with the bathwater, which is exactly what this radical from Vermont wants to do. Wants to obliterate our constitutional republic and impose some kind of socialist utopia. He wants to take us somewhere. But if you try and pin down Bernie Sanders and the rest of them, and you try and ask them exactly where they want to take us, they can't tell you because they don't know. If you ask a conservative where we should be, we'll say, in the United States anyway, the United States Constitution and a constitutional America and a Bill of Rights and fundamental God-given liberty. It's a very simple, basic, biblical kind of answer. But Bernie Sanders stands for the opposite of all of that. And now he wants to spread it throughout the world. Roll tape.
A past that did not work for so many.
Stop tape. This is what they do as well. This is what Barack Obama does so well. They're political arsonists. They light a fire in government and they walk away and they say, oh, look at that fire. We better do something about it. So instead of putting out the fire and ending what they started in government, that would be the fire, they throw lighter fluid on it and they make it worse. Think Obamacare, right? The argument was made for Obamacare that there was somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 million Americans without health care. That was a lie. It was a complete and total fabrication, but that was the selling point. So then we get this layer of Obamacare on our society imposed on all Americans, our liberty taken away. And so now Bernie Sanders and the rest of them are out there now, even with Obamacare, saying we still have 30 million Americans without health care insurance. How is that exactly possible? Well, it's possible because they're all lying. They're just making up numbers. So we have Obamacare, and now they want further layers of government sinking Obamacare deeper into the thralls of our society and deeper into the government. So that we are now at a point, only what, about 7 years post-signing of Obamacare into law, that the law, the healthcare law, may be too ingrained in our society.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.